There's also plenty of movement activity in the transfer market with that first bonus transfer window closing on Tuesday. Mark McAdam is back, and we've got some new news regarding a potential incoming for Arsenal.
Yeah, huge news for Arsenal fans.
The wait is over, the speculation has ended, and the Emirates has a brand new star. Arsenal have officially completed the sensational signing of Eberechi Eze from Crystal Palace, a move that has sent shockwaves through the Premier League and ignited excitement among Gunners worldwide. Eze, long admired for his dazzling dribbling, creativity in tight spaces, and ability to decide games with a moment of magic, is finally donning the famous red and white. Arsenal fans have dreamed of this day for months, watching the saga unfold with rumors, negotiations, and endless debates, but now it is reality. Eze is an Arsenal player. The talented playmaker is expected to wear the iconic number 10 shirt, symbolizing not just his flair but the trust Arteta has placed in him to be the heartbeat of Arsenal's attack. With Ødegaard, Saka, Martinelli, Jesus, and Havertz already lighting up the pitch, the addition of Eze feels like the missing piece in Arteta's jigsaw puzzle. From his roots at QPR, where he first rose to prominence, to his dazzling performances at Selhurst Park that earned him international recognition with England, Eze has always looked destined for the very top. Now, he steps into the spotlight at the Emirates, ready to make history. The Arsenal faithful are already chanting his name, and rivals are already wary because when Eberechi Eze glides across the pitch, defenders tremble. This is more than a signing, it is a statement of intent. Arsenal are not just building for today, they're building for dominance. Eberechi Eze has finally joined Arsenal. After months of speculation, whispers in the press, tense negotiations, and the constant push and pull between Crystal Palace's desire to hold onto their prized asset and Arsenal's relentless pursuit of creativity, the saga has ended in North London glory. For Arsenal fans, this is not just another signing, it is the culmination of longing, of anticipation, of dreams colliding with reality. The Emirates Stadium has a new star, and his name is Eberechi Eze. The announcement sent waves across the footballing world, the confirmation flashing across phones, televisions, and social media screens in the early hours of the morning, immediately igniting a frenzy that painted timelines red with celebration. Arsenal have not just signed a player, they have made a statement. From the very beginning of the transfer window, Arsenal's interest in Eze was no secret. Mikel Arteta's vision for the club has been one of tactical fluidity, technical precision, and controlled aggression, and in Eze, he has found an embodiment of artistry and versatility. Arsenal's scouts had been monitoring him for years, impressed by his ability to glide past defenders with elegance, to split defenses with passes weighted to perfection, and to conjure goals from situations where hope seems lost. Eze has always possessed that rare ability to combine flair with effectiveness, the kind of quality that transforms good teams into great ones. And for Arsenal, still chasing glory in the Premier League and aiming for supremacy in Europe, this was the missing piece in Arteta's puzzle. The negotiations were anything but smooth. Crystal Palace stood firm, as they always do with their best players. The South London club had no intention of letting their talisman go cheaply. The board reiterated again and again that Eze's value lay not only in his goals and assists, but in the spirit he embodied for Palace supporters, a beacon of hope, an icon of creativity, and the heart of their attacking play. Yet Arsenal, driven by the conviction that Eze was destined for something greater, refused to relent. Meetings stretched late into the night, agents shuffled in and out of boardrooms, and journalists scrambled for updates that seemed to change by the hour. One moment the deal was said to be close, the next it was on the verge of collapse. It became the kind of transfer saga that consumes entire fan bases, where every cryptic Instagram post, every agent's comment, every sighting outside London Colney was dissected, debated, and magnified. But behind the noise, the truth was simple: Arsenal wanted Eze, and Eze wanted Arsenal. Sources close to the player spoke of his admiration for Arteta's project, of his desire to test himself on the biggest stage, to step into a team that plays with ambition and fearlessness. The lure of the Champions League under the lights at the Emirates, the chance to link up with Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli, Martin Ødegaard, and Declan Rice, was too irresistible. Eze had grown into a star at Palace, but now he craved the opportunity to shine in red and white on a global scale. When the breakthrough finally arrived, it was a moment that felt scripted for cinema. Arsenal agreed to meet Palace's demands, a deal structured carefully to satisfy all parties: an upfront fee, performance-based add-ons, and the promise that Palace's academy and scouting network would be strengthened with reinvestment. As the paperwork was finalized, excitement reached fever pitch. Fans gathered online, refreshing feeds endlessly, waiting for the signature that would officially make Eze an Arsenal player. And then came the announcement, a perfectly crafted video released by the club, showcasing Eze walking through the halls of London Colney, slipping on the Arsenal kit for the first time, the iconic cannon emblazoned on his chest. The caption was simple yet powerful: "Welcome to Arsenal, Eberechi Eze." For Mikel Arteta, this was a dream realized. The Arsenal boss has long spoken of building a squad not only full of talent but also of personality players who thrive under pressure, who embrace responsibility, who play with courage. In Eze, he has a footballer who embodies all of these qualities. Arteta envisions him as a player who can drift between the lines, unlock stubborn defenses, and bring unpredictability to matches where structure and rigidity can otherwise stifle creativity. Eze offers the kind of flair Arsenal have craved since the days of Santi Cazorla, the kind of individual brilliance that recalls echoes of Rosicky, even the guile and joy that once radiated from Dennis Bergkamp. The tactical implications are fascinating. With Ødegaard orchestrating as the captain from midfield, Saka tearing down the right, Martinelli stretching defenses on the left, and Gabriel Jesus buzzing around as a centre forward, the addition of Eze creates a kaleidoscope of attacking possibilities. Arteta can deploy him as a left-sided number 8 in a midfield 3, allowing him to glide into dangerous pockets while Rice anchors behind him. He can use him as a direct number 10, sitting just behind the striker, linking play and driving at defenders. He can even drift him out wide when needed, exploiting one-on-one matchups. Eze is not confined to a single role. He is a weapon to be unleashed in multiple ways, a chess piece Arteta can move with fluidity. But beyond the tactics, what truly excites Arsenal fans is the sheer magic Eze brings. Football is not only about results, it is about moments, about the gasp of awe when a player glides past two defenders, about the eruption of joy when a long-range strike rattles the top corner. Eze is a showman, but not in the selfish sense. His artistry serves the team, his flair bends games in Arsenal's favour, and his courage inspires those around him. The official unveiling at the Emirates was an event in itself. Thousands of fans turned up, flags waving, chants echoing across North London. As Eze walked onto the pitch in the iconic kit, holding aloft his new shirt, the roar that greeted him was deafening. Cameras flashed, children screamed his name, and Eze himself looked visibly moved, a boyhood dream fulfilled in front of adoring fans. He had arrived not just as a signing but as a symbol of belief. For years, Arsenal have been accused of lacking ambition, of falling short when it mattered most. This moment proved otherwise. Arsenal were back, hungry and determined. In interviews, Eze spoke with humility but also with a quiet confidence. He thanked Crystal Palace for giving him the platform to shine but made it clear that his heart was already invested in Arsenal's journey. He spoke of working under Arteta, of learning from Ødegaard, of connecting with Saka on and off the pitch. "This is where I belong," he said, his voice calm yet full of conviction. And for Arsenal fans, those words were enough to confirm what they already believed: this was destiny. The Premier League is bracing itself for the impact. Rivals know the threat Arsenal pose, and the addition of Eze only heightens that fear. Defenders who once faced the daunting task of stopping Saka and Martinelli must now also contend with the fluid brilliance of Eze. Midfields that tried to contain Ødegaard must now stretch themselves even thinner to close down another magician. For Arsenal, this is not just about winning matches, it is about redefining how they dominate.